Ben's 90th birthday celebration. Just want to let you guys know that first we will be having David and Scott singing and playing something special for Pastor Ben, and also that there's this special frame for you guys to come take pictures with Pastor Ben and Mrs. Pat like this.
We got a new member of the singing group.
They said I was right and I fit right in, so.
So feel free and come grab it and take pictures either with your phones or with Daniela taking it. Also, Anthony will be playing for us some music and enjoy yourselves.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Scott.
Well, when I was a young man, about 40, 41, this fella came up to me and asked, "Hey, I understand you play guitar." I said, "Yes, I do." He goes, "Well, we'd like you to join our group." And I was thinking, I haven't done that for a long time. I could do that. And so I started playing with him and some of his friends. And before I knew it, he's 90 now? Oh my, that makes me in my 60s. It's been that long, and it was just a wonderful time for just a little over 20 years. And he's been an inspiration to me, both with harmony strings, but mostly in life. He's such a wonderful man. He means so much to me. For me, and I think I speak for both of us, we have become like father and son. I don't know who adopted who, but it's pretty mutual. So, Jim, I love you. And Pat, you come as a package deal. So, it's been a good package too. I love you too. So, he has been what many have described as a pastor's pastor.
Yeah.
He is not just a preacher. He's not just a Bible study worker. He's a counselor as well. He does everything. He is the whole package. And I have missed him being in our worship services every week. And it's just a blessing when he is there.
Yeah.
And I may not even have time to speak to him, but just his presence makes me feel better when I'm at church. So we have a song that we're going to do, and this is one of the ones that Jim sang when we were in Harmony Strings together. So, now, Pastor Octavian is supposed to be with us on this.
So while Pastor Octavian is coming up, I'll give you my spiel. When I moved here with my wife 14 years ago, it was all brand new. I was from New York City, lived in Brooklyn almost 50 years, and being out here in California was a really unusual, interesting, new experience for me. And we came to this church because we had already heard about Pastor Bohr and his, preaching and his teaching. When we came in, there was a sign, I think it said new members class. And I thought, hey, well, we're new members. We just got here. So we ended up going into the new members class, which Pastor Finn was teaching. And after about 3 Sabbaths, I suddenly realized, wait a minute. When I said new members, it's talking about newly baptized members, not members that just rolled in and settled down. So, but it was nice. I enjoyed his Sabbath school lessons because it was just, each week it was a doctrinal issue that he would bring up and clarify for everybody. It was wonderful. I enjoyed those classes. But I actually, when I met him and I found out that he was from Brooklyn, I was like, wow, here's a brother from the East Coast who understands the way I think. Then I found out he's Norwegian. My mom was Norwegian, still is Norwegian, and he speaks fluent Norwegian. And when my mother came to visit, I got the two of them together, and the two of them were conversing in the old language, and that was really nice. Then in 2008, they asked me if I would audition for the Harmony Strings, and then I actually got to spend time with Jim Finn on a regular basis, week to week to week. And I really got to know him well, and he's such a sweet guy. He, just as Scott said, he's like the pastor's pastor. If you need wisdom, he has wisdom from God.
Amen.
And there are times where you have a question and you don't know how you're going to deal with the situation. You go to Pastor Finn and he has the answer. It's always wonderful. In 2013, we were up in, where was that place over by the river? We did our last... San Joaquin. And Pastor Finn, he was getting tired. And they clamored for one more song. And we were going to do I Saw the Light. And I looked at Pastor Finn, and he looked kind of tired. I said, do you want to do this song? And he looked at me, he said, not really. Because he was tired. But he did it anyway, because I think he has that love in his heart for the people. And we did that song. It was the last song we did together as Harmony Strings. 2013. I'll never forget it. Anyway.
But that's not the song we're doing.
We're not doing that song. Don't worry. Anyway, it's a joy for me to be here. And Pastor Finn, you got a special place in my heart. I know you got a special place in Daniela's heart. And you too, Pat. So, anyway.
I was about to say something. 20 years ago when I moved to Fresno, 2 years ago when I moved to Fresno, it was nice to be invited out by these guys in Pastor Finn's home to prepare a special music for the next morning and to find out about the history. And I was very pleasantly surprised to find behind this high caliber church leaders another face of them. And I was, again, really pleasantly surprised to be invited by them and play with them.
Have you been to Jesus for the cleansing power? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you fully trusting in His grace this hour? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood, in the soul cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you walking daily by the Savior's side? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Do you rest each moment in the crucifixion? Lay aside those garments that are stained with sin, and be washed in the blood of the Lamb. Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in his blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Amen.
This is gonna be a trick. Your neck is right in front of the words.
Yeah, I see that. Do you want to change sides?
Yeah, maybe it would be.
Okay, so we're going to take a moment and reset so I can move to the outside and David can move to the other side. We just realized he needs to see the words of this song, even though he wrote it.
Okay, so, a number of years ago, for the Vespers program, we did this song. Now, for those of you who skipped Vespers, you missed it. And, good for you that you're gonna get a chance to hear it. So, think about making sure you get to Vespers programs, because you never know what you might hear. Anyway, so we reached way back, 1980. That's when I wrote this song, in 1980.
Now, this is a fun song, but it still has a Christian message.
It's a fun song about heaven.
Right.
Okay.
Who has seen the glory that is heaven? And who has seen that city bright and fair? Nobody really knows what's waiting for the saints, but I can think of a thing or two that I know won't be there. There won't be any Cadillacs in heaven. There'll be nothing there to putrefy the air. There won't be any private jets, commercial banks, financial debts, no pimples or receding, thinning hair. Hey! This world can really bring such aggravation. The ruthless grind goes on and on each day. There's plenty going on there that I won't really at all. When Jesus comes to set us free, and we'll go home to stay. There won't be any taxi cabs in heaven, no cigarettes that stink, or coats made out of mink. There won't be any software CDs, migraine headaches, or diabetes. No people searching for the missing link. We can't begin to know the joy of heaven. Oh, what distinction from this world below. I want want so much to be there. The change will do me good. I feel so glad, I just can't wait, 'cause it's wonderful to know. There won't be any diesel bus in heaven, no rugged pothole streets to bounce you in your seats. There won't be any dental bills, income tax or diet bills, no winter cold or burning summer heat. We won't need any ambulance in heaven, no orthopedic shoes or sticky denture blues. There won't be any fast food chains, burgers, fries, or stomach pains, no telephones or alligator shoes, no TV sets or alcoholic booze, no morning rush or unemployment blues.
He has an influence on people that are stupid.